Today our topic is challenges to achieving and maintaining strategic fit. At first, I talk about what is strategic fit in my own language. Strategic fit. If any company decide how will they satisfy the customer's need through their product or service rather than another company, this decision is called strategic fit. The key to achieve strategic fit is dependent on company's ability to find a balance between responsiveness and efficiency that best match the needs of its target customer. In deciding that, company face many challenges. Today, 5 main challenges are being discussed. First one is increasing product variety and shrinking life cycle. When the product variety is increased and product life cycle is decreased in a company, then they cannot understand proper customer demand, so the demand uncertainty is increased and it become a challenge to achieve strategic fit. Let's say every parent wants to make their children a good citizen. If there is a large number of children in a family, then it is very tough to make all of them good citizens. Similarly, if there are greater product variety in the company, then it is too tough to achieve strategic fit. The company which had overcome the above challenge, Apple computer production was one of them. Apple has had great success limiting its product variety while continuing to introduce new products. This has allowed to company the luxury to dealing only with high demand product for which it become easier to design and align supply chain. Another company is Microsoft Windows. They also follow this strategy. They have limited their variety to eliminate older one to what truly add value to the customer. So the Apple and Microsoft company both are achieve strategic fit overcome this challenge.
To achieve the supply chain strategic fit, the second challenge is fragmentation of supply chain ownership. If the company is less vertically integrated and it has many owners, then it is very difficult to achieve the strategic fit, because in this situation different negotiation will be considered. Everyone think about their own profit without thinking the overall supply chain surplus. Now, according to supply chain coordination, if there are a few number of owners and the company is more vertically integrated, then it is easy to coordinate the supply chain strategy and decision making process. In this term, everyone will think about the profit of the whole integrated part. As a result, the overall supply chain surplus will be increased. Now, let's discuss some popular brand of Bangladesh, which is Yellow, Pride and Warden. Yellow is a popular brand of Simco textile mills, and Pride is a popular brand of HR textile mills under Pride Group. Both Yellow and Pride make ready-made garments product for both men and women. Both these companies are being more vertically integrated and their owners are only a few. So the supply chain strategy of this company was being made under one supervision. So it is very easy for him to set the supply chain strategy for the profit of the whole integrated part of the company. As a result, the supply chain strategic fit would be easily achieved and maintained. Another popular brand is Burton, which has only one owner and the company is also more vertically integrated. So it is easy to set the supply chain strategy for the company. As a result, Burton can easily achieve the supply chain strategic fit, and overall, the supply chain surplus of this company will be increased.
Third challenge of achieving strategic fit is globalization and increasing uncertainty. Globalization is the process by which business or other organizations develop international influence or start operation on an international scale. It can increase the opportunity and risk for supply chains. Now I tell about two garments in Bangladesh. We know about Rana Plaza tragedy and Tajrim Fashion fire, which was affected Walmart. Rana Plaza and Tajrim Fashion supplied t-shirt, polo shirt and jacket to Walmart. Walmart and IKEA was the major client of these garments. In 2012, when Tajrim Fashion was a devastating fire and due to the collapse of Rana Plaza in 2013, in our RMG sector came down economical crisis. Due to globalization, it also affected Walmart. If Walmart faced some criticism, which customer lost their faith in Walmart for this incident, and Walmart lost some customers for a certain period. Can also talk about sports utility vehicle. These type of cars are fuel efficient than any other types of small car. So customer preferred sport utility vehicle, just like as Nissan Rogue car. As customer demand was high, so the manufacturer made 15 to 20% profit margin. But when price of gasoline increased $4 per gallon in 2008, America stopped to buy this type of car. In this time, demand for small cars increased. Honda took this challenge, and by using their flexible production plan, they produced both CRV and small cars, and Honda achieved their strategic feat.
Challenge of achieving strategic feat is environment and sustainability. To save our nature, developing eco-friendly industry is very important. Naturally, when a company tries to produce eco-friendly product, the product cost becomes relatively high, and customers are not willing to pay extra cost for eco-friendly products, and that is the time when the business sustainability is in challenge. This challenge has been overcome by a Belgian company, Ecover. Ecover produces cleaning products like soap, detergent, etc. by using natural ingredients. They mostly collect their raw materials from local markets. Some ingredients are collected from Australia, France, Germany. One of the main ingredients of cleaning product is palm oil. To collect palm oil, they make their own garden and encourage local garden, which helps the environment as well as their business. They keep matching their order quantity with truckload capacity. As they collect raw materials from their own garden and from local market, the production costs become low. And as they use natural ingredients, customers are more eager to buy their product. Thus, they achieve a strategic fit and make their business sustainable.
As the last challenge in our discussion, we are going to talk about how we can change and adapt our supply chain strategy with the advancement of technology so that our business does not fail, which now we all know Blockbuster did not follow. Around the early 2000s, when Blockbuster was at the peak of their business, they had several chances to acquire Netflix. They could have held Netflix as their online service as well as continuing their brick and mortar self service stores. But they denied their opportunity to alter their supply chain and as a result became bankrupt. Now, let's talk about a transportation service which is rather infamous in our country. We all have been in trouble once or several times in our life trying to find a CNG on the roads to go somewhere. Other problems, such as high fares, the chance of getting robbed in the middle of the journey, also came with this service. In the meantime, Uber and Pathao introduced their service and became very popular. That is because they use technology to customize and expand their supply chain in such a way that their services became available within the reach of people's hands. Customers now don't need to search for Uber or Pathao on the road. Rather, they are found, the customers are found and picked up by Uber or Pathao cars or motorbikes. Now, let's move on to a technology that can in the future help businesses to achieve their strategic fit. It's known as RFID or radio frequency identification technology. It uses a simple microchip and transmitter and a RFID reader. A simple microchip and a transmitter is attached with every product in the inventory The chip stores the information about the product and the transmitter emits radio frequency that can be read by an RFID reader which will be within our possessions. Now, we all know about the existing barcode systems. The problem with barcodes is that they give information about one product at a time only. But with RFID, we can track and give information and have information about all the products in our inventory at the same time. Thus, inventory and supply chain management will become easier, which the RFID technology is already used by some famous companies such as BJC, Amazon, Inditex, General Steel. They use this technology in various parts of their supply chain. Using this technology, a company can easily become very responsive and thus achieve their strategic fit in the market. Thank you.